Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have the What We Know So Far video on The Bad Batch, the newest Star Wars animated TV show. And before I start, I just want to say, do you guys remember that microphone I've been banging on about for months about being not able to find it? I found it last night, by complete chance, so I'm going to be using that from now on. I hope it sounds okay. If not, let me know and I'll figure out something with it or not use it. I'll just let me know what you guys think of it, okay? So this is the first video with it, and hopefully not the last. So, yeah, I'm just going to list off some things we know about the Bad Batch so far. So, to start with, who are the Bad Batch? Well, they are an elite group of clone troopers that were introduced at the very start of Season 7 of Star Wars The Clone Wars. And they consist of 4 troopers. Well, they did, now they consist of 5. Anyway, let's introduce them all. We have we have Hunter, who is the leader of the group. We then have Wrecker, who's like the brute of the group, the complete brute strength. He just destroys everything and has a little affinity for blowing stuff up. So he's a bit of a pyromaniac, and I love it. We have Tech, who is the computer guy of the group. And we have Crosshair, who is the sharpshooter of the group and is all around a pretty good shot. And the newest entry into the group is Echo, who, as we know, is an original member of the 501st, who was lost in, I think, Season 3 of the Clone Wars. He was then found at the beginning of Season 7 because the droids were starting to figure out their battle plans, and Rex theorised that the only way they'd know is if they had Echo captured, and he was right. So Echo is no longer a part of the 501st, he is now a member of the Bad Batch, being their, I believe, probably their droid intelligence guy. So, because he knows a lot about the Separatists' battle plans now, so he can, so the Bad Batch can use that to their advantage. Lucky! Anyways, on to the Bad Batch show itself. What do we know so far about it? Well, we know some percentage of the show, be it the whole thing, or the, maybe except the first couple of episodes, will take place after the events of Star Wars The Clone Wars, and as a result, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So, it's going to be an Empire-era clones show, basically. We're going to see what happens to the clones after Order 66 and the rise of the Empire. We know they're going to be around for a little bit because, you know, they can't scrap an entire army immediately. That would be a massive logistical nightmare. Let's be real. And recruitment for the human stormtroopers would take a very long time as well. So the clones are going to be sticking out for a good while, I think, which I am a-okay with because I love the clones. And who doesn't? Let's be honest. Like, really? Who doesn't love the clones? So, there's a few things we know about the show already in terms of plot points. We know the Bad Batch are gonna escape the Empire, because they do not like the way they're running things at all. They're not happy with the whole Order 66 situation, I assume. So they've fled the Empire, and they're pretty much mercenaries now. But they're not going to be on their own, because there is a new character being introduced called Omega. Now, her origins are being speculated to high heaven. We don't know what's going on with her. I personally have a theory, which is a theory that a lot of other people are sharing, but I'm sticking to it too. And that is that Omega is a Palpatine clone. I don't know why. It's just the blonde hair and the specific style of it is screaming Palpatine to me. And of course, the whole Palpatine clone thing would fit in very nicely with Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So that would be a very neat way for Disney to tie in the prequels to the sequels, which are a whole 50 years apart in the timeline. So that would be one hell of an achievement for Disney. And let's face it, Palpatine would probably start his cloning process as soon as he physically could. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd say that's round about the time the Empire rose. I could be wrong. Omega might just be another Jango Fett clone. Who knows? I'm sure we'll find out in a couple of weeks' time. So there's also another character that's going to be showing up, which made me very happy to see in the trailer. I was very happy to see this guy. The one and only Captain Rex. Yeah, he's going to be in the show. I'm so happy. Because I love Rex. He's been my favourite clone since he was introduced all the way back in the Clone Wars movie in 2008. And he's been my favourite ever since. As I think I've said before, he's my first Black Series figure, which is the, like, really high quality, low budget Star Wars figure, action figure line. So he's my first and only Black Series figure currently, and I'm very happy with it. Good work, Hasbro. Anyway, so he's going to be showing up at some point in the show, which will be cool to see. How long he sticks around for, I don't know. Like, who knows? And we know that this show will be at least 14 episodes, as I've mentioned before, because the composer, again, if you didn't watch the other video that I made, here's why. The composer, Kevin Kiner, has said that he's just composed episode 14 of the show, so it's going to be a long one, as I said a few days ago, I think in my Loki video. So yeah, it's going to be a long show, even longer than the Disney shows, even longer than WandaVision, which is mental. But again, it could be even more than that. But I do have one hope for this show, that we finally find out what happened to our favourite Marshal Commander, Cody. I want to know what happened to him. He did not lead the 212th for 3 years just to disappear off the face of the Earth when Order 66 came down. I refuse, well, off the face of the galaxy. I refuse to believe that happened. They might bring back his old Legends story of he became a stormtrooper trainer on Camino. They might do a billion other things with him. I don't know. I just want to know what happened to the guy, because he's a cool clone. He's best friends with Rex. He did obey Order 66 to the letter. But I just want to know what happened to him. As I said, he didn't work as hard as he did just to disappear after Order 66. I refuse to believe he just died. Something happened to him, and I want to know what it is. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So yeah. Oh, and of course, Tarkin will be appearing in the show as one of the main Imperial figures, as well as Palpatine, of course, but I believe Tarkin will be the main Imperial force in this show. So, yeah, that's going to be cool to see as well. So, that is all we know so far about the Bad Batch. This show will be coming out on May the 4th, conveniently a year to the day since the Clone Wars finished. Been a year already. But of course, that leaves us with a week without predictions or overview videos on Thursdays and Saturdays specifically. So that's going to be fun to fill up. I will definitely be coming out with videos on those days to cover the gap. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know in the comments, because, you know, if you guys can tell me what you want to see, I can do that. So, that's going to do it for this video, guys, on what we know so far about the Bad Batch. So, as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's YouTube channels. Her link is down in the link tree in the description. My sub button is down there. Yep, that big red one. Unless you've already subscribed, then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. Don't forget to comment as well, because why not? And let me know what, if you're looking forward to the Bad Batch and what you want to see on Thursday and Saturday for these missing videos. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Stereo, which I will be doing a live stream in about an hour, so come join me on there. And of course, follow Roxanne and her blog. Those links are also down in the link tree in the description. And lastly, of course, cannot forget this part. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!